been a hot minute since I've been on here, like almost a week. Generally, that does not happen unless something's wrong. And a few of you know exactly how wrong it is, so, yeah, I mean, if you're just clicking into this for a review of the product, skip forward a minute or two, but for the rest of you who are wondering where I've been, I need you to be patient with me right now. My family's going through a hell of a lot. Long story short, one of my parents may have cancer. An aggressive cancer. We don't know for 100% certain quite yet. They're still going through all the testing period right now. I think next week we get the results of the PET scan, and that one should basically be the one that tells us, is it or isn't it? If it's not, it's still bad because apparently that lung may still have to go. But if it is, and especially if it's in more than one spot, there's a whole lot of factors in this that don't look good, and maybe I'll make a vlog about specifically just this once we know for 100% certain what's going on. But this is why I've been so sparse around these parts, and it's why I've been so frigging quiet, because I didn't want to say too much in case it's not, but with every test that's been done so far, it's looking more and more like it's exactly what it is. And at this point, I have this sinking feeling in my gut that I feel like it's probably safe to say it right now, that this is what we're dealing with right now. Please be patient with me. I'm doing my best. It is taking me a whole hell of a lot of willpower to just hold my shit together even right now and not be in tears. I think I have finally gotten enough out of the shock portion of coping with this to where I'm mostly getting through the day now without just bursting into tears like every 15-20 minutes like I was at first. Although once we know conclusively, if it's a yes, I may be right back in that phase. So, fair warning. But anyway, okay, for those of you who are not here to hear about my life, here is what we are reviewing today. This came out, I think, last year? Correct me if I'm wrong, maybe the year before. The Baby Lips Balm Ball. It's hard to say it. It's like a tongue twister. And this one's number 70, Pretty in Peach. This is confusing because they also released like blush balls, I think they were, that have almost identical packaging and very, very close, if not identical, colors. So if you have both, do not store them together, otherwise you're gonna get a nasty surprise if you mix them up. Just saying. I never bothered buying those. Cream blushes do not seem to play nice with my skin. To be honest, most things don't play nice with my skin, but especially cream makeup really doesn't. It just makes it break out that much worse than it already wants to. But I did get the lip balms, so there's 4 of them. There's this peach one, there's a red one, there's a pink one, and there's like a rosy one. I don't have the other 3 right here on my person to show you them, but I'm sure we will get around to reviewing them in the not too terribly distant future. So anyways, so these contain 0.16 ounces, so a little bit more than a standard stick, which is crazy to me. It looks like it should be more on par with like an EOS, which would be 1/4 of an ounce, but it's not. Very, very strange. But, let's see. Tinted creamy lip balm, leaves lips smooth with a subtle flush of color. Apply directly onto lips as needed. Can be used under or in place of lipstick or lip gloss. Also try Baby Lips Original Lip Balm and Baby Lips Moisturizing Lip Gloss. 24 months after opening. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and get this open. Okay, so, ooh. Not quite what I was expecting this to feel like. I thought Never mind. I thought it was rubberized plastic. It's not. It's just texturized. It tricks your brain into thinking it's rubberized when it's not. And then the Maybelline logo up at the top here kind of makes it feel like that ridged crimp that's on like lotion tubes and stuff. It's weird. It's weird as hell. And then the curve right here combined with the product down here does make it into an actual ball. Clever, clever. Kinda, sort of. You know, you can't really squeeze it to push it up any further. If it actually had, I'd probably scream right now because I probably would have just ruined it straight in the package, but no. So the actual format is a dome. Right like that. Ooh. Ooh, it smells peachy. I'm kind of surprised by that, not gonna lie. Huh. Did I scratch it on the way out? I swear if I drop it, I'm in trouble. Well, hopefully it's not spoiled because this is a little bit older. I'm going to swatch it on my hand first before I use it, but is there any other points I need to mention? Oh yeah, it's not natural or synthetic. I mean, it's not natural or organic. It is synthetic. Price point wise, I honestly don't remember what I paid for this back when it came out. I found these very shortly after they came out. I just don't remember if it was 1 year ago or 2 years ago, because that could be a crucial piece of info for how much they've no doubt come down in price since then, if they're even still selling them. But, I just wanted to smell it again because it's so nice and peachy. So, sturdiness-wise... Okay. Well, problem number one, there is no proper lock position or lock mechanism or anything. So that's a little problematic. I mean, you can just turn it tight and hope for the best here. But I don't know. I am not that comfortable with that. But that's just me. Although now I did so tight. Look what I went and did. Now it's too tight. I don't know. For me, on this particular design, it's not so much that I worry that it'll come undone in a purse, because you saw how hard I had to fight to get that back undone from doing it hella tight. No, I feel like this is the type of plastic where if you overdid it, you could make the whole damn thing snap and just break. So without that lock position mechanism in place, it's either going to be too tight or too loose. There's going to be some kind of problem. Also, more just pet peeve, because of the design of it, if you don't have this aligned perfectly, when you pull it out, put it back on, you're gonna gouge the friggin' product. That is, and I already have apparently, because I'm a effing genius. And I showed it to you guys before, and it definitely was not there like 5 minutes ago. That is how easy it is to do. So therefore that's a little problematic to me. It's not the end of the world, but it does bother me when the design doesn't protect against that. So again, it has a nice peachy scent. It's very light though. It's kind of like a combo of like the generic lipstick smell, but with like a hint of like peach iced tea. It's rather nice. Okay, so I'm gonna set the cap down. I know, normally I'm sitting on the floor, and I'm like almost face level with that table. Ha, I'm actually sitting on a chair. Can we see the chair? We can see the chair for once, and I'm like higher up, so the table is actually more like, you know, table height. Okay, so let's swatch on the hand, see how it goes. That has more color than I was expecting. Alright, well, we're gonna see if it actually shows up. Not really. Maybe a little. I feel like it feels different than most baby lips. Like the formula's even different in this. Maybe it lightened a little bit more so than anything. I'm looking for what it did, which is weird because it's darker on the hand than skin color, but then compared to lip color, maybe it lightened. I don't know. I would have to play the footage back and really watch for it, but ultimately I don't think this particular shade really did a whole heck of a lot to change the lip color, so it's not that tinted, if at all. But consistency though. I would say thickness-wise, it's fairly thin. It's not the thinnest thing ever, but it's definitely in the thin category. But it's really, really slick and greasy, but not in an offensive way. It's kind of just in a nice way. I feel like a couple little bumpy somethings though. And I'm hoping that's nothing bad that was on there, because that would be really gross. But other than that, it's very slick and smooth. So I can't say as I'm complaining too hard about that. I am going to go ahead and do the kiss test. See how much transfer. There's a little bit. I mean, compared to this hand, the little bit transferred there isn't so terrible, but I mean, it does transfer, so just keep that in mind. But ultimately, I'm actually fairly pleased with how that feels. Like I said, I feel like I like this better than the traditional Baby Lips formula. This feels nicer, in my opinion. It also feels like it might actually do a better job at moisturizing than a normal Baby Lips. I'm not sure if it would do so on a consistent basis, though, or if it would do that cute little thing that Baby Lips tends to do, where if you use it every day, it does the boomerang effect, where instead of moisturizing, it actually dries your lips out so that you'll keep using the damn product and you'll keep buying more of it. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Baby Lips. So I'm going to put a little bit more on to make up for what I kissed off. Okay. Shine factor, it's got it. It's even fairly glossy at that, which I like. Longevity, I'm not expecting much. Baby Lips just, they make claims of like 8 hours, but the color itself absolutely never, 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 ever lasts that. If you're lucky, it might last an hour, tops, even if you don't eat or drink anything. The moisturization claims kind of leave a lot to be desired as well. Those I haven't really measured, but I don't think they last 8 hours or even close to it either, so. I am gonna go ahead and do the drink test. I don't have a lot here to check with, but we're gonna try, so. It wore all the way down in the spot where the straw was. Okay, so it failed that. But the wow factor overall, I think I would still give it to it though, just for how nice it feels. So let me mentally do my tally work here. I would say for the price, there should be more product than is in here. It should be more on par with an EOS or a Revo. So that's strike one. Price point, I do remember, was a bit pricey compared to most Baby Lips. So even though I don't remember off the top of my head, that's strike two. The issues with the way it opens and closes and just generally not feeling that sturdy, that's another strike against it. Failed the drink test. It's 4 points. Baby Lips doesn't last very long. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a 5 out of 5. It's very middle of the road. I wouldn't go out of your way for it unless you're a collector or you just really want one of these but don't want something with a lot of color, in which case this may be great for you. But if you want something that's actually going to show up, this is not going to be the one you want, I don't think. And in general, it's not the greatest thing on the planet. I'm gonna be real with you. It's cute. I like visually and aesthetically, I guess that's the same thing. Just the way they designed it. It's very cute. I will give them that. It's very unique. And it does feel really nice. And it smells pretty nice. But the rest of it kind of leaves a lot to be desired. So that is where that one lies. So anyways, that is about it for this one. So sorry for going off on a tangent before getting into the review, but I had to get it off my chest. So anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. I swear to God, I'm not always the big downer that I have been lately. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Do any of you guys have this one? I'm sure at this point you do. If not this exact color, I'm sure you've got one of them. Let me know your thoughts down below on what you guys think, as well as anything else you feel like leaving me. Make sure you're following my social media accounts. They're all listed down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. So anyway, guys, till next time, bye-bye.